woman is on the run tonight after a 21-year-old man was executed in a gangland hit in broad daylight, just metres from a northern suburbs childcare centre.
Ethan Basinos has links to tobacco kingpin Kamaz Hamad, and police also suspect he was involved in the murder of Sam Abdulrahim. More from Amber Johnston.
He was a young man known to police with a violent past, but to his family, he was their son, their partner, his life ending in the same murky world he lived in. 21-year-old Ethan Basinos executed in a gangland hit just metres from his family home in Wallet.
See, and that's how you know, real rap, that's how you know he was into some shit. Like, you gotta understand. I mean, and they said it, like, you know what I mean? Like, he died the way that he played. But when you play that game, you gotta think about, and I wouldn't even call it a game because that shit ain't no game. So when you enter that world, do these guys think about their family? Like, nigga, this shit happened damn near in your hood, your community. Anybody that you know, your loved ones could have got hurt. People that ain't got nothing to do with the shit. And what's this about? This over that tobacco shit? What's this about, allegedly? I don't know.
His father, a former police officer, desperate to understand how his boy ended up in this mess. As his brother clutched to rosary beads with bloodied knuckles, his fiancée inconsolable.
Right now I'm shaking, I'm scared. I don't know how we're going to sleep tonight.
Basinos was no stranger to the underworld. He was a henchman for tobacco kingpin Kamaz Hamad. More recently...
Man, listen, I knew it had something to do with that tobacco. Let me tell you something. Australia, tobacco trade, whatever the fuck going on with that shit. Yo, y'all gotta get the fuck out the way, lads. I'm telling you, son, like, niggas is getting their head knocked off their shoulders. Like, they treating tobacco. Well, y'all know. Y'all already know. But I just find it so amusing that they treating tobacco like some coke. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tobacco. Like, I would never think that niggas would be dying over tobacco, bro. Nah.
Police pinned him as a suspect in the murder of gangland figure Sam Abdulrahim earlier this year. His life taken in almost the same circumstances as he was gunned down in his BMW, hit with a rain of at least 8 bullets.
It appears very deliberate and obviously targeted.
Hell yeah.
Basinos was ambushed as he left around 9 this morning to Heidelberg Magistrates Court over drug, weapon, theft and driving offences. A childcare centre across the road forced into lockdown, parents told to pick up their kids.
Very scary, very freaky.
Police are investigating whether a white four-wheel drive that was set alight in Reservoir...
Yeah, that probably got something to do with it. You know how niggas do. You know what I mean? They get the V, you know what I mean? Then you gotta get rid of the evidence. It just sucks that, like, that, once it get to that point and the cops see that they can still get evidence out of that birth shit. Like, you'll be surprised what would survive in that. Like, you kind of gotta, like, bomb that shit. So, you know what I mean? Boom. Is make sure it's nothing completely. But when you just light that shit on fire, it's slow. I mean, just don't do shit like this. But I'm just saying, they probably gonna get caught because that car not fully burnt yet, bro.
Was the getaway car. Its shell holding secrets as police investigate who's behind the brazen daylight hit and how this young man ended up in such a dark place. His social media flooded with videos flaunting his bulk almost like a warning and a photo of his busted up face, a raw, unfiltered example of the violent world he lived in. He would have turned 22 next month. Instead, his family are now planning a funeral. Shattered.
But this what I don't understand, right? Because his shorty was bad. Like, I ain't gonna lie. She was beautiful. Well, she's beautiful. I'm trying to understand why she ain't... I mean, but then again, these niggas don't be want to hear that shit. But women gotta... Yo, that's a lot of power. Like, she should have been like, you ain't getting no pussy till you get out the street. Something, cuz, bro, like, come on.
By a loss they possibly saw coming, but prayed would never arrive.
Right, we'll go live now to Amber in Wollert. Amber, are there any fears of there being a retaliation?
Well, Tom, the big question is whether this young man was still an active member of the Hamad syndicate, and that is because the last known record linking him to the gang dates back...
Hamad. What's that, lad? Hamad. I never heard of that. Shout out Hamad.
2022. But if he was still working for the Middle Eastern crime boss, there is a very real possibility that his murder here this morning could possibly lead to retaliation attacks, which police obviously do not want. Now, in relation to the gunman, there are still no arrests and no descriptions are released from detectives as they remain on the run tonight. But as you can imagine, police...
Yo, I feel like in Australia, like you could get away with it. Like you can get away with catching a body. Like more. Like it's easier than like out here. Cause like I be seeing this a lot and y'all rarely be getting caught. Anyway, man, thoughts and prayers to the victim, man. This is messed up, man. Put the guns down, man. Shout out to the lads.